Hey, so I just got the Fractal FM3 only a couple days ago, so I barely scratched the surface. If you're watching this, you should already know that there's, of course, a lot you can do with this. It's pretty staggering. So I thought I would do what a lot of people do and just show some of the sounds I'm making. Like a lot of us, I've gone through tons of gear over the years. I've had bought and sold, so many things on Reverb. But as of the making of this video, I actually sold my last 2 pedals today. So I went from having 13 on the board to none at all now. I have no more desktop preamps, no 500 gear, no other rack mount stuff, nothing. So all you're gonna hear is this Charvel Pro Mod San Dimas. It is in C right now. It's gonna go into the FM3 to a Focusrite Scarlett 4i4 to a computer, and that's it. So I'm going to play some stuff that was really just the attempt to recreate the sounds I was using with all the other gear I've had in the past, but all just out of one unit. Without anything else, it's just the FM3. So let's hear some sounds. This one is one of their presets, and what I've been doing, just because I've had it such a short time, is taking their presets and just tweaking it to my liking. I've also downloaded a couple off of Axe Exchange to do really the same thing, just get some ideas based on people I like and then go from there. So anyway, this is based on a Fender amp pretty much, so this is just an attempt to get a Fender-y sound. Here we go. So a note on this is this has a coil split, but I'm currently on the humbucker, and I've never really played humbuckers when I play clean because they're just way too muddy, way too heavy and dark. I just don't think they sound good. But now I can play on humbuckers and get a more full sound as opposed to the single coil. So now I can use both options to suit the song, and there's so much tweakability. I can always tweak humbucker sounds to tame them, or single coil sounds maybe to bring them up. So so far, for just a clean sound, that's what I've got there. All right, how about some ambient stuff that I put together? Again, just trying to make Fender-y sounds. So oops, let me open this up for you. So yeah, the amp's really just based on a deluxe reverb, and so this one is called Delay because the next one doesn't have delay. So anyway, here's how it sounds. So that long trail you're hearing is the plex delay, which is really, it's really a reverb. It just takes the delay repeats and smears them, sort of like the way the Afterneath from Earthquaker does. And there's a few others out there that do something similar. And so you just get this, it's got a unique tone. It's dark, it's very dense, but it's very beautiful. So I have delay going into that. So here's that. You can hear how long the delay goes. It just kind of fades out. So here's the same thing, same preset, just another scene that doesn't have the delay, so I can have that option. Then the next one, I take the plex delay, so I just have a regular long reverb, but I have a tremolo in front of it for another flavor. So forget the out of scale notes I hit there, you get the idea. Obviously there was a little bit of breakup, so this is more for like more single note passages. I could also turn the drive down and clean up the low end a little bit if I was going to play humbuckers. And then the last scene, I gotta stop saying preset, the last scene just has the reverb, but now I added a drive, so if I wanted to get a little more of a lead type tone. So that's kind of the ambient stuff I've put together on my own from scratch. Now let's go to heavy stuff. So this is one I downloaded off of the Exchange. Let's go to the, whoops, wrong one. Let's go to the scene one. This is based on an orange channel of a rectifier. So another cool thing is, typically I use like Neural DSP, and you want to maybe record it twice, or at least copy the track and pan left, pan right. But you want to do something different to each guitar track, so it's not just the same exact guitar playing twice. So maybe you change a cab or an impulse response or something just to make the two guitars sound a little different and blend them. And this is going to make this a lot easier because you can do it within a scene. You can do like a dual amp thing, like a dual mono sort of issue. But also just taking all of the different amps that are in here, and I can have like something on one track that is maybe heavier on the low end or mids, and then have a guitar on another track that is better on like the treble side. So really blending in things. So anyway, this is... Leon Todd did this one from G66, so I just tweaked his a little bit to my liking. Go to the second scene here. Let's go to scene 3. So that's based on an Ubershaw, and you can see here how much heavier it is on the low end. So I could, of course, like dial some of that out, dial the treble up, the presence up to bring it up forward a little more. But again, you get one that's heavier on the low end, pair it with something that's better on the high end, and you can get some good blends there. Let's go to the next one. Oh, this is a lead channel. Pretty nice. And does he have... No, he doesn't have another one. So that is the heavy stuff. So that is the majority of it for now. You can see all of these presets that they have on here. And then you've got your empty slots where you can start adding stuff. So so far, I have been digging in on those 3 presets. But again, each preset, you've got all the scenes and endless tweakability. When people say it's overwhelming, but for good reason, I very much know what they mean. So I've gotten rid of all of my gear, and it's just the FM3 now. So you should get it.